Take these Saints up out of here.
They'll run out of the gun. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now he'll try to get his offense to hurry up and get set. And Hal will throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Hal down to throw it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New Orleans Saints. One of 2 spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Murray now to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd down and 3. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Lions are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Here's Higgins out on the right side. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He finds his man complete. It's Ray. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. And take it right on the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now a 2nd and 2. To throw is Murray. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Isaiah Foskey in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Into a sea of defenders, had intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. And he's got it. He's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They find some open field. Gibbs gets popped and he loses the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Oh, with the bullshit.
They went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Higgins over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Second and 9 now.
Shit,
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Let's go.
Back and return for a Lions touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And coughed it up.
That bullshit.
Defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp.
He's got a man complete. A big play that time through the air. And even 40 yards through one corner, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
That's what you want to. Man, come on with that bullshit.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Perez. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
What are you doing? Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Saints. Elijah Higgins from 17 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. A point after, good by Groupie. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the... And now off to the races down the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Gets it quickly out wide to Fulton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Gets past one man. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And the Saints signal for another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have one remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
I ain't got no job, but I stay dry.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Murray now on first down. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 21 yards away. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and 11.
That shit.
Oh, and his early
Yeah,
struggles continue.
Go.
Here's another one intercepted. Picked
Hello.
up by Kirby Joseph. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
Let go.
Left
go.
sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This nigga's staying.
Gibbs. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs.
Aw, come on.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll try and run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. They need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
Murder.
3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I'm going to do what I want.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Murray.
Oh, good shit.
Life was one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. Oh, he put on the carpet a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got
pretty good, 42.
I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit. And number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. York able to send this one through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh.
Welcome back, Charles.
I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Shit.
Number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, shit.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Oh.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 15. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. A York on now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw again. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. He'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's chosen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Higgins out on the right side. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this...
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints get a bit closer. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game.
Oh, wow.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
63 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, here's Gibbs. Shoves him away. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Lions continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here is third and quite a ways. Looking to throw.
This nigga.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 92 yards. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game. Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 29. 105 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Now a give to Gibbs, running left to about the 26 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down, they'll run it here. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. York now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Back to throw here.
Oh, there it is.
My goodness, another interception.
Time like this, run like this.
And they'll have the ball set up in the
shine like this.
16-yard line.
Spit those lock the shit.
Ball down to the 16 here for
Just lock the wrist.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards.
What a clear eye view. Like I said, I chew.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football.
Little nigga, bottom line, hearted.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves.
I don't say a word. I don't say a word. That was deserved, fuck, nigga.
was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Yeah, I thought it was Rennie. Listen, on these niggas, I'm like, pop on this finish.
Down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten
fuck around, you fuck around, get smoked. Cause these Philly niggas I bought with me don't fuck around, no joke.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
Real nigga, what up? If you ain't about that murder game, then pussy nigga shut up.